Yes, hello everyone. Welcome to another exciting episode of Ask Faith segment. All right, stay back as we continue with today's segment because we have so much exciting emails sent to us. All right, I'll see you soon.
And watch prestigious talk show.
Right, let's get into the email that was sent for this week. Okay, the first email is also from anonymous person. This person said, "Hi Faith, I'm having a serious problem. Okay, my boyfriend just proposed to me, which is good, and he's planning to marry me soon. But the only problem and the fear I have is his mother. I am afraid of the stories I have heard about mother-in-laws, especially because my fiancé is the only son of his mother. I'm afraid she would want to be involved in all of our affairs. I don't know if I should continue with the relationship or find a man whose mother has passed on. What advice do you have for me? Because I don't know what to do at this point." Girl, this is really, really serious. First, you are just afraid based on assumption, right? Based on the fact that people say, they give you different stories about their mother-in-laws, or maybe because based on what you've heard in the past. Why are you afraid? The only reason, if you tell me that you're afraid today, is when your mother-in-law is showing signs, or your mother-in-law to be has started showing signs that makes you to be afraid. Okay? If not, why should you be afraid? And again, you also mentioned that if not, you will leave that person, your fiancé, and look for somebody that don't have a mother-in-law. Girl, that is not nice. I wouldn't advise you to do that, because also one day you become a mother-in-law too. All right? You don't want somebody to pray for you to be dead before they marry your son. No. That is not good. That is not good, girl. So my advice for you today, unless, because you said something, you made different points. You said your boyfriend is the only son of the mother. Unless your boyfriend is a mommy's boy, and you see that already, and that is why you're saying, you know what, I cannot forge ahead with this relationship. That would be okay. And you can't just stop it like that. You have to also discuss it with him. Let him know that you cannot continue with the relationship if he's a mommy's boy. He needs to grow up. Okay? He needs to be mature to get into any serious relationship, especially when he has to be the one that has to be life commitment, marriage. You have to be serious. You have to grow up. So you have to address it. Call him. Let him know that this is it. And if he's matured enough, he will set his boundaries. He will set his boundaries. Things will be fine. Mother-in-law or no mother-in-law, you have your peace. Sometimes you might have mother-in-law. Your mother-in-law will be better than your sister-in-law. What about if your mother-in-law is dead? You pray that your mother-in-law, you don't want to marry a man that have a mother, and you lost your fortunately for you, you get married to somebody that have no mother. What about if the sisters are bad? You also pray that they will die? Okay, that will be your point of prayer? No. Girl, how to address this issue is to talk to your man and let him set the boundary. There should be a boundary. All right? I hope this helped you. And if you're watching out there, you're praying not to have a mother-in-law. Also remember, one day when you have a son, they will also pray that you die before they marry your son. So please don't do that. Okay, thank you very much for actually sending us your email. I'm just giving you my honest opinion. I hope this helped you. Think about it and talk to your fiancé. All right, thank you. So let's get to our next question, our next email for the day. This person is also anonymous. I don't know what's happening today. He said, "Hi Faith, I'm a sophomore in high school and I really hope I would enjoy my first year. With COVID hitting, my first high school experience was cut short just when I started building relationship with new people. I have constantly been replaying this in my mind and I don't know how to get over the fact that I won't be getting my first year back, and that's my newly formed relationship may have not been strong enough to stand. Any advice on this? Well, I'm sorry, dear. From what you just wrote, this is an high school student, right? Okay, I'm going to advise you. Don't be scared. If they are your friends, they will remain your friends. Okay, after COVID, you guys will come back together as friends. And everything will come back to normal. Okay, don't be afraid. Don't think about it. Communicate with them. I know you youths of those days, you know, you can reach out to your friends via, I don't even have to tell you, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, Facebook. I know you guys don't really use Facebook, but you know what I'm saying. Reach out to your friends, call them, and still communicate, So don't be afraid. Your relationship will still stand, all right? So after this COVID, everything will come back to normal. All right. Take care of yourself. And yeah, thank you for sending us this message. And we are going to go to our next message for today, which is from Julia. Yeah, this person indicated her name. Say, hello, Faith. My name is Julia. As you know, we have been in quarantine for months now, and I feel like my friends don't text me enough. Okay, this is all about friends. Okay, this quarantine has caused a lot of harm than good. Okay, especially in this time, I feel like it's important for everyone to be checking up on each other. I tend to be a really clingy person because that is my way of expressing love and care for others. I don't know if they are showing their true colors or if I'm just overthinking this. It's been bothering me, and sometimes I wonder if I should drop them as friends or if I am thinking too deep. Well, I will say you're thinking too deep. If you ask me, you shouldn't let that bother you. If they don't check up on you, you check up on them. Try to see what's up in their end too. Call them, text them. You can use Snapchat or whatever, any means that you can use to reach out to your friends. Try to reach out to them. Don't just conclude or assume. You don't know what is also happening to them too. So you do your own part before you come to a conclusion that you don't think they are true friends. And that does not, somebody can be calling you very often or pretending to be a true friend and they are really not. Okay? You might be surprised. Somebody that don't call you that often, that will be your true friend that will fight for you on your behalf. So don't just come to a conclusion, my dear. Call them and check up on your friends. Okay? I hope this helped you. Thank you very much for contacting us. All right, we've come to our last question for today. All right, stay back and enjoy. It said, hi, my name is Rebecca. I'm a very social and extroverted person. I am on a soccer team, I run track, and I'm in various clubs at school. As a very social person, it has been hard staying inside and having limited places to go to. I have a sibling, but she is still a baby, and my parents are usually busy. It's been very hard for me to cope with the burden, and sometimes I find myself crying out of frustration. I really don't know what to do about this and need some help or suggestions. Thank you, Rebecca, for actually contacting Ask Faith segments. You've come to the right place. The first suggestion I'll give to you is, one, you can, now that the coronavirus issue has died down a little bit, you can have a small circle of friends come in to visit you. Two, you have to also find something doing. You have to engage yourself with something that will not make you bored, okay? Or you can also look for a job, all right? Be creative, do something. As I've said before, you can invite your friends in, and you guys can see have fun. You can have 2 or 3 friends come to your house. If your parents will allow that, then they can come for a visit. So you will not be bored. Or you can engage yourself with something very creative. Try to be more creative. Use this time to find something. by yourself that you don't even know, okay? And that can be something very wonderful you don't know. So do that, or you look for a job. Use this time to make money. All right, I hope this advice helped you. All right, thank you everyone for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and please, I want you to take care of yourself, and remember, you are not alone. I remain your host, Faith Adodo. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.